you secure the stock with Inkling.
Right.
Sonic, I definitely think, has a bit of an easier time getting the stock off than Inkling.
Yeah, plenty of options with like the back air follow-ups.
Oh yeah. The spin dash itself will
Spin dash itself is easy enough setup. But yeah, how do you close out the stock against Sonic with Inkling? Your hopes for getting a stray hit are pretty minimal. You're like you said before, whiff punishing is not exactly the easiest thing to do, not only against Sonic but as Inkling.
Right.
So what do you do?
Yeah, and you know, up throw up air is always there. It's one of the most infamous kill confirms in the game. One of the few kill confirms out of a throw that still exists. But when you have this much rage as Inkling, that's off the table, no matter what percent Sonic is at. And this is where it gets rough.
This is where you get challenged, yeah.
Oh, ooh. Nice.
A lot of interaction there on the edge, but ultimately the back throw comes out to secure the stock, which any throw would take at that point at the edge.
But that's where the experience comes out. You see these jabs in the corner actually pressuring Inkling pretty well. Inkling not necessarily known for having the best out of shield options. It's pretty much up smash, and I don't think there's really any other options that Inkling has that are great. But right now, Cipher in a rough spot and absolutely going to get covered by Sonido right there, smothering him with the spring and his just general positioning. And all of a sudden, this is a 3-stock game to 1.
Yeah, and what do we see here, right? We have Sonic Rage, we have Inkling not knowing how to close out the stock, or not having the capabilities to close out the stock. There's nothing that you can do beyond like hitting a really nice 2-frame or a good predict. But I mean, Sonic's using safe moves almost exclusively.
Right, and we see like Cypher's trying to find something. Right, he's throwing out these forward smashes, hoping that Sonido's going to run in, but Sonido definitely prior to that is not really giving him any real reason or any real way to get the stock off. Right.
Yeah, it makes you wonder why people believe that this was an Inkling favored match.
Yeah, definitely for sure.
I also get that the Sonic gameplay has come a long way in the last few years.
Oh yeah, 100%. You know, Sonic's definitely I'd say actually one of the most buffed characters in the game. You know, he had a lot of up air buffs, finally closing out the stock. Despite getting the up air, you know, you take the trade where you can. But Sonic definitely has had a lot of buffs to his homing attack, I believe, as well. Oh, nice call out on the air dodge. Not going to be quite it, but puts Inkling in a bad spot.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a tough place to be. Not sure if that was a missed input or intentional, but either way, that was a tough game. I'm interested to see what type of adaptation we're going to see. I have to imagine we're going to look for a smaller stage, and I have to. I mean, I would like to see what sort of gameplay adaptation you could do as Inkling there, but I'm not really certain. I mean, if he played as patient as he could, and it's just impossible. It's just impossible to punish Sonic, especially with the choices that Sonido was making.
Yeah, I think a lot of it did have to do with the stage choice as well. Again, PS2, massive stage, biggest main platform in the legal stage list. So you're giving Sonic nothing but space to run around. And again, Splatter Shot's a very, very good tool at dealing with Sonic's general game plan. But scratch that, we have a better tool at dealing with Sonic's general game plan, Pyra Mythra.
I didn't want to say it, but I did want to see a character switch. This is going to be a lot easier to punish. You have the speed on Mythra to maintain some sort of neutral presence, but also you have options with a lot of widely disjointed aerials to cover some of the punishes depending on what moves are
100%, yeah. And fun fact, Mythra actually is faster than Sonic in one way on the ground. Her initial dash is actually the fastest initial dash in the game, actually outpacing Sonic's initial dash. So if both players aren't moving and both players start dashing at each other, she actually is faster than Sonic on the ground. So a lot of her applicable speed is better than Sonic's, which is frightening to say.
That makes a lot of sense, but what we would need to see at that point is a sort of a mid-range dance for that to even come into play, and it seems like they're playing full stage this entire time, which I guess, you know, you have that option as well, foresight to punish.
Oh yeah, and that's why at the beginning of the game we saw a lot of spot dodges coming out from Cipher immediately. I think just trying to call out spin dash with spot dodge, but Sonido not really falling too forever to it, but nonetheless, even game here, definitely a much better look than the Inkling game. Wow, great punish there.
Good punish, yeah. Definitely a lot more options from Cipher here to punish. There's some off-stage options as well to punish.
All right, yeah, and we see the Pyra switch. Lots of ledge pressure coming out here. I like the call out with the Flame Nova. Definitely good space coverage and lots of pressure, but not quite able to steal out the stock. All right. Yeah, this is where it's just kind of, wow, actually going completely through a blazing edge. That's Sonic.
That's good choice. Good choice.
Yeah.
Definitely trapping there, backing up, and then using the F tilt to close up the stock.
Oh yeah, and oh my God, three buttons in Sonic's one tech animation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely one of the best characters at the Scramble is Mythra. And definitely a character that again, I think this is a great choice in terms of getting the game. But Sonido, putting him in that position, we're gonna see another side B. That's gonna get covered. Forward smash, that's gonna be the stock.
Absolutely. 31%, almost a full stock lead. What we probably want to start seeing here is some aerial spacing, but also punishes. I don't know how you keep up with Sonic. I think you just kind of have to stay in the general zone of influence of Sonic, so that way you have options for punishing, and don't give him the option to charge up a spin dash.
Right, and right there, Cipher, I like the idea, trying to play it safe with the Blazing Edge, but this is the one thing about Blazing Edge that I want to see less of is with Lich trapping, because if you miss that one Blazing Edge, they get staged for free, no matter what. You're constantly having to run away there. And I think it's a lot better to just hold that position with forward tilts and forward airs and things like that, so that you don't give them free stage, because sometimes one reversal is all it takes for the game to be gone. And we see that right here. Tough spot. Okay, not going to get the punish right there, but back throw is going to put him in a very, very bad spot.
Yeah, this is a tough spot to be in. I think you have to stay as Mythra until you can get a clear advantage state. I don't think that you can keep holding Pyra unless you have a true zone of influence, and you do there, but
yeah, I like the idea. I'm not sure if that hits below the platform, but that's gonna be it for sure.
Close. The spring stuffing the initial up B, and then there's obviously a little bit of panic there to use another one immediately, depending on how low it sends you.